Circumference. After watching this video, I will be able to find the circumference of a circle. So circumference, it's just means basically the perimeter of a circle because the circumference is distance around a circle. And we have two formulas that we can basically use, which is radius, whatever your radius is, multiplied by 2 times the pi, or diameter times pi. The reason that we have 2 is because the diameter is essentially the same thing as radius times 2. So it depends on the information you're given. So we want to find the circumference of a circle. I'm going to identify the information given. It's going from the center to the end of the circle. This is known as a radius. So the formula is circumference is equal to 2 times pi times radius. The numbers 2 and pi are just numbers I am putting in my calculator. Radius I need to identify, which is 9. So C is equal to 2 times pi times 9. Now you have to be careful because there are different ways of representing pi. You might be familiar with the 3.14, which is just an approximation, and it depends on what the instructions are telling you to use. In my instructions, I am telling you to use your calculator's value of pi, which means you're going to look for the symbol on your calculator that looks like this. The reason why there is a symbol is because pi is actually an irrational number, which means that the decimals go on forever. So it's 3.1415 ... and it just keeps going. So I'm going to go to my calculator and I'm going to plug in my numbers. So 2 times 9 is 18 times the pi button would give me 56.54. Again, read the directions. We are rounding to the nearest tenth. So that means looking at that second number after the decimal, because it is just 4, it stays at 56.5 degrees. I lied, not degrees, centimeters, because we are talking about distance. So now you try. So I am given the radius, which means my formula will be 2 times pi times radius. The radius was 6. So 12 times pi is going to give me 37.69. So rounded would give me 37.7 centimeters. So the correct answer is D. Again, I want to find the circumference of the circle, so I am going to identify the information given. I am given this line that is cutting through the center of the circle and it goes from one end to the other. So this means this is the diameter of the circle. So I will use diameter D times pi. So circumference is equal to 18 times pi. If I plug this into my calculator, I will get 56.54. I am going to round to the nearest tenth, so that means it stays the same. So 56.5 yards would be my answer. So now you try. Again, I identify my information because this line is cutting through the center and it goes from one end to the other. That is the diameter. So my formula will be C is equal to diameter times pi. Our diameter is 14. So 14 times pi is going to give me approximately 43.98. And then this means that because I have an 8, I need to round up. And because this is 9, I can't go any more up than that. So I round the 3 up to a 4. So 44.0 miles, or just 44. So the answer is A.